Florida, the 1985 Florida Citrus Bowl Parade, with your host from Days of Our Lives, Miss Arlene Sorkin, and from the Guiding Light, Mr. Vince Irizarry, Grand Marshal Elmer Cook, Honorary Grand Marshal Congressman Bill Nelson, and featuring 16 beautiful floats, 19 champion high school bands, and the bands from Ohio State and Brigham Young Universities, plus a cast of over 500. Brought to you by SeaWorld and Cypress Gardens of Orlando.
Hello, thank you for joining us in downtown Orlando, where we'll be bringing you the 1985 Florida Citrus Bowl Parade.
And what a beautiful night it is in downtown Orlando.
It's perfect for a parade.
Oh, absolutely. We have thousands of spectators here and some of the most beautiful floats you've ever seen, so please stay with us.
At SeaWorld's Whale and Dolphin Stadium, Atlantic bottlenose dolphins are joined by Pacific white-sided dolphins, beluga whales, and Pacific black whales in the new Friends show.
At 6:21 p.m., September 26, 1985, in Orlando, Florida, there was a miracle. For the first time in history, a baby killer whale was born and thrives in the care of man. Come share our joy.
Our 3 new shows are just what you'd expect from Cypress Gardens. Exotic wild birds. A whirlwind performance on our tropical lagoon. And a sophisticated team of synchronized swimmers. You see, at Cypress Gardens, you should come to expect the unexpected.
Wow! You've probably seen this amazing demonstration of Tarnex Silver Cleaner. And perhaps you've wondered whether Tarnex really works that fast and easy. Well, let me assure you it does. And not just on spoons, but on all your tarnished pieces. If you have a tray with deep, intricate patterns, just wipe on Tarnex. Instantly, the tarnish disappears. You see, Tarnex uses a chemical action which changes the silver oxide tarnish back into silver. It removes the tarnish, but not the silver. That's why Tarnex is safe to use on all your sterling, silver plate, gold, or platinum. It's even used by professionals to restore priceless antiques. And Tarnex works just as well on copper, too. So put an end to the tiresome, time-consuming chore of rubbing and scrubbing whenever you clean your silver. Use Tarnex. It's guaranteed to work as fast and as easy for you at home as it does here on TV. Or return it to place of purchase for a full refund.
Only $3.95, Tarnex, the amazing tarnish remover. Available at all People's Drug, Grey Drug, Woolworth, participating Ace, and True Value hardware stores.
Well, we may not have 76 trombones leading our big parade, but we have 151 band members from Brentwood High School, Brentwood, Tennessee.
Indeed we do. And under the direction of Terry Williams, these talented youngsters were Tennessee's double-A marching champions in 1983 and 84. And Tropicana Music Bowl regional grand champions in 1984. Brentwood, Tennessee, hold your heads high, and thanks for sharing your kids with us. Aren't they terrific?
Yeah, they're great. They're wonderful.
You know these kids earn their own money to make this trip?
Yeah, and I also heard that they had to sell a lot of Florida citrus fruit and, get this, donuts to be here.
I bet they don't want to look at another donut.
Yeah, probably not. Well, let's listen to it.
Okay.
Florida Citrus Bowl Parade theme, Great American Heroes. Now, what greater heroes can be called than those people who settled the early West?
Oh, where's my horse? Mayflower's heritage float depicts a pioneer family loaded up and heading for the new frontier in their oxen-pull-covered wagon. Pa is gently coaxing the beast. Grandma moves in and out of the log cabin to wave goodbye. At the rear of the float, the school another one of those award-winning bands from Forest Park High School, Forest Park, Indiana. Director Gene Cush tells us that his marching band, 129 members strong, has collected 5 trophies in as many years, including Class D Indiana champions.
Well, I can hear why. Just listen to that sound. It's great. This is the man who started it all. The man who said every major postseason bowl nation has a parade. Why not the Citrus Bowl?
From a meager beginning in 1981, Elmer Cook and his lovely wife Doris, co-owners of the Super Holiday Companies, underwrote the cost of the first 4 parades. That first daytime event was small and put together in a hurry, but proof that it could be done.
In 1983, Elmer enlisted parade entrepreneurs Jack, Mike, and Steve Day, and look at it now. Whenever I hear bagpipes, it somehow reminds me of royalty. So it's very appropriate that Rosie O'Grady's Highlanders pipe the Grand Marshal and Honorary Grand Marshal through the streets of Orlando.
This regal musical group highlights many parades and other special events throughout America. No wonder. Look at that precision. And their mastery of the pipe speaks for itself.
Okay, well, we'll be right back after this commercial break, so please stay with us. We have a lot more excitement coming.
Don't touch that dial.
Cypress Gardens, the water ski capital of the world, celebrates its 50th anniversary this January, featuring the Golden Years Water Ski Show and the Aquacade 86 High Diving Exhibition.
2/3 of the earth is covered by sea. Who will take care of it someday? Who will farm it and feed a hungry world? Who will learn about the animals and our relationship to them? Who will teach others the secrets of the deep? Our children hold the future in their hands. Let us teach them to be careful.
Our 3 new shows are just what you'd expect from Cypress Gardens. Exotic wild birds. A whirlwind performance on our tropical lagoon. And a sophisticated team of synchronized swimmers. You see, at Cypress Gardens, you should come to expect the unexpected.
Wow!
Be a part of exciting College Bowl action. December 30th, when the Washington Huskies battle the Colorado Buffaloes in the 2nd annual Freedom Bowl.
I'm Don James of the Washington Huskies, and I hope you'll join us here December 30th when we take on one of the most improved football teams in America, the University of Colorado. It's the Pac-10 versus the Big 8. Don't miss it.
Monday night at 8 on TV 67.
This is Peter Tamarkin, your host on The Hollywood Reporter. See our special weekend issue, the headline story, Hollywood's Fear of AIDS. Do we kiss screen romance goodbye? Catch our close-up on Bill Cosby and Sylvester Stallone, who made box office magic with mayhem like Rambo and Rocky IV, and the playful side of Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's music by Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, even Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice on the weekend issue of The Hollywood Reporter.
Sunday night at 7 on TV 67.
Another long trip from Florida, the Marching Comets of North Polk High School under the direction of David Cunningham. 88 members strong, they too have walked away as first-place winners in several field show competitions.
If you think this sound is great, you should hear their jazz band. It has won 4 first-place trophies by itself.
I continue to be amazed at the quality of the music we're hearing tonight.
Sounds beautiful.
Tremendous.
What number? What number, man? I call a great American hero. Welcome back to the planet, Bill.
The loud roar you hear is for the Brigham Young University Marching Cougars. They are 230 members strong and under the direction of Don Blackington.
By the way, not only will they be playing their team to victory tomorrow, the band will be performing a concert for those thousands of people who will be attending the festivities of the night before Citrus following this parade.
Let's listen to this outstanding college band. Here they are.
To visit. The Golden Hawks have come to Orlando all the way from El Dorado High School in Placentia, California. Is the state to visit. The Golden Hawks have come to Orlando all the way from El Dorado High School in Placentia, California. This precision group is under the direction of Steve Beard. They march 114 members and have just won about every award that California offers a high school band. Under the direction of Specialist First Class Joseph Williams. These are select personnel chosen as outstanding representatives of the United States Naval Center located right here in Orlando. This skilled team is called upon for year-round events and parades in the state of Florida. Look closely and you'll see why. Our special thanks to Rear Admiral T.R. Fox for placing this unit in our parade. superior ratings at many local, state, and regional competitions.
Just listen to this outstanding band. They are only 65 in number, but they sound 3 times their size.
That's for sure.
Sounds great. Okay, once again, we're going to be going to a commercial break, but we'll be back very shortly, so please don't turn that dial.
One of SeaWorld's most popular exhibits, Shark Encounter, is a complete introduction to nature's perfect eating machine. Nearly 3 dozen sharks inhabit the over 500,000-gallon aquarium.
Looking for sweet, great-tasting, 100% pure orange juice? Here's something new to look for. Florida's seal of approval. Your guarantee that no matter how or where it's packaged, it's juice that meets Florida's standards. Standards higher than those of the federal government. So to be sure the juice you pour has everything you're looking for, look for Florida's new seal of approval. Orange is smart.
For 1/2 mile of thrills, toboggan at Bear Creek. Fridays 6 to 11, Saturdays 1 to 11, Sundays and holidays 1 to 10. Take I-77 south to Fall Road, go west and follow the signs.
I'm going to quit smoking. I want to lose weight. I will stop drinking. Does any of this sound familiar? Many of us make New Year's resolutions and just can't seem to keep them. I'm Sherry Lee, inviting you to join me and my guest experts with live audience for Top Priority. The subject? Establishing goals and resolutions for the new year. That's Sunday night at 8 on TV 67.
For exciting martial arts action each Saturday night, it's Black Belt Theater, here on WOAC TV, Channel 67.
What a beautiful baby. Look, it must be a girl. She's wearing pink.
Oh, this excitement is too much for you. Look at all these great,
She's waving.
blue eyes. Hello there, hello. How would you like to be tackled by the guys who wear those helmets, huh, honey?
I wouldn't mind, actually.
You wouldn't?
You mentioned it.
Oh, that's good. This club represents the Florida Secret Sports Association. On board are executive officers, Manny Garcia, president, John Lord, chairman of the board, Butch Wooten, president-elect, Bob Matheson, vice president, Paul Roddy, vice president, Bob Moore, treasurer, and Don Disney, vice president.
That's 7 Rockies right there.
Denver, Colorado, an area of 2 million people, comes the 120-member marching band from Cherry Creek High School. The director is Frederick A. Selby.
Now, I have to believe that these kids are American heroes themselves. Do you realize how far they traveled to get here?
All day they have been competing in field show competitions, practice, and now marching in a parade.
To be in high school again.
To be young again.
Oh, well, just yesterday, sort of. Let's listen to a championship band play.
nervous, Arlene. The vibration you feel is not a California earthquake.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It's 16,000 pounds of Clydesdale horses coming down the street. These beautiful animals pulling the famous Budweiser wagon are showstoppers wherever they go. This is the third year that Wayne Dench and company have brought the Clydesdales to Orlando.
You know what problems they have when these horses travel? No, not that. It's finding a space large enough for them to eat and rest.
Well, how would you like to pick up the tab on one day's food bill? I must say, however, these animals receive the best of care.
They look better than I do.
That's really nice.
Marching Knights are about to make our day. Kendallville, Indiana sends us the 102-member marching band from East Noble High School under the leadership of band director Pete Bottomley.
Now, the Marching Knights have traveled extensively and have been named finalists in 5 field show competitions. Welcome to Orlando, gang. And Kendallville, your kids are having a ball. Next time, the rest of you should come on down.
Yeah, come on down.
That's right. Come on down. The precision, everybody working together and building to this moment. It's wonderful.
No parade would be complete without Rosie O'Grady's Good Time Jazz Band, whose home base is Orlando's historic Church Street station. This group brings back an era that had everyone jumping for joy. Look at Laurel.
Look at Laurel and Hardy. Hey, how you doing, guys? Well, well, well.
Is that really that?
Now listen to that jazz.
I love jazz.
Oh, yeah. The proud Gold Marching Band from Monte Vista, Colorado. They are from Sargent High School. And listen to this. The school has an enrollment of 122 students, and 60 of those students are members of this band. That's a real compliment to Director Leroy Baum. This band has been known to take first place honors wherever it competes. I can just hear why, can you?
Absolutely.
It's great, all these kids coming down here from all over the country to participate in this parade.
Great spirit. Zany American hero of sorts, the famous San Diego Chicken. Boy, listen to that crowd. Although he's the rarest bird in the world, millions have seen him, and he's got quite a following.
Brought to us by El Polo Loco Restaurants and Davgar Restaurants in Orlando. This chicken is a barnstorming, crowd-pleasing comedian with an ingenious sense of timing, humor, and energy.
The chicken, as he's called, goes beyond language with his walking, squawking, flapping lampoons. All right.
Well, we're going to be right back after this brief commercial, so please stay with us. We have a lot more of the parade to show you, and floats and colors and everything. So
right,
please stay with us.
Great music. Look at that chicken move.
The miracle of life and the thrill of discovery are unfolding daily at SeaWorld's Killer Whale Habitat, where for the first time in history, a killer whale calf is thriving in the care of man.
We got your palm trees and your Gulf Stream breeze, and a few things up our sleeve that might surprise you. You want some? Well, come and get it. Come and get it. You're delight. We know we got it. You want it? Oh, we got it. Come and get it.
Curious about what makes the world go around? Explore the world of Galileo, Newton, and Kepler as they walk through the mechanical universe. A telecourse being brought to you by the Stark campus of Kent State University, Erickson's Business Machines, and Olivetti Corporation in cooperation with this station. Call 499-9600 to learn how to earn college credit while watching the mechanical universe starting January 25th.
Watch and learn January 25th at 6 a.m. on TV 67.
If you had been watching Ask Washington, you could have asked presidential economist Martin Feldstein about the value of the dollar, Postmaster General William Bolger on those proposed rate increases, examine cold remedies with Dr. Jordan of the National Institutes of Health, heard from the chairman of the board of PepsiCo, Donald Kendall, on trade with the Soviets, spoken with Barbara Bush, wife of the vice president, about hunger in America. Ask Washington.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Channel 67.
Well, there they are, huh? The new great American heroes.
I guess so.
You never know.
They'll be marching tomorrow.
That's right. There are 19 out-of-state bands marching in tonight's Citrus Bowl parade, and we're glad they're here.
However, Florida is also represented by the award-winning 203-member Liberty Junior High School Band from right here in Orlando.
Well, here's one for the record book. As far as we know, this is the first junior high school to qualify for an appearance in a major televised parade.
Dressed in patriotic colors, sporting the names Marching Patriots, makes this band a natural to escort Miss Liberty through the streets of Orlando.
Well, some of you may recognize band director Monica Presley and her Flag Corps, who were featured in the opening production of this parade for the last 2 years.
I say they earned this prestigious spot. Congratulations, gang. We're proud of you.
You bet.
About your great American hero, here's one Joe Kittinger, Orlando's own adventure-loving aviator. Joe has so many credits to his name, he could have his own TV series. However, his latest claim to fame was the most exciting adventure of all.
Right. Aboard the Rosie O'Grady's balloon of Peace, he crossed the Atlantic Ocean alone. It took him 86 hours and 3,543 miles later to land in Italy.
And his next adventure is to fly around the world in a balloon.
Oh, I bet he does it. Go for it, Joe. The Canton South High School Band is no stranger to parades. The Marching Wildcats from Ohio, 173 strong, have been featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the National Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C., and others throughout the state of Ohio. They have performed for college, halftime shows, and for the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals football games. Lee J. Bowman is the band director. Beautiful sound.
Isn't he cute? Look.
marching band is from Ricori High School and calls Cold Springs, Minnesota home. I know the people back there must be very proud of this band. Under the direction of Bob Harris, these musicians have won over 950 field show and parade competitions.
This might be some kind of a record. The 2,000 people in Cold Springs should be very, very proud.
Director Michael Dodson has brought his Golden Eagle marching band to Orlando. 81 members strong, the band is from Belfry High School in Belfry, Ohio. Population 8,000.
This is another one of those bands that make up almost a fourth of the school's enrollment. They have walked away from several competitions with first-place awards. Let's listen.
Oh, it's great, especially since some of them have been competing in other competitions today. It's wonderful.
Well, thank goodness we had a good night. Beautiful weather here in Orlando. I'm glad I came.
Oh, yeah, so am I. It's a little cold up there in New York. I love New York.
Those uniforms. Even their feet are choreographed.
I've always wanted to play the trumpet.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe a little sax also.
Well, I think two instruments might be a little rough, but he certainly has that clarinet down. I played the flute in junior high. Badly. Equestrian unit whose purpose is to demonstrate the Arabian horse's great versatility. English saddles, side saddles, exciting, beautiful costumes. Shows you can do anything with these wonderful animals.
I'd love to get one of those Arabian horses. They're gorgeous. That's how they move.
It wouldn't fit in your New York City apartment.
No, it wouldn't fit in my apartment up in the village. But they're so elegant, you know? They're so graceful. The 2 blocks of music coming down the street is the highly acclaimed Ohio State Buckeye Marching Band. Under the direction of Dr. John Woods, 280 members strong, this college band is one of the tops in the nation.
And from the crowd's response, they are as popular as the college football team they represent.
Well, tonight, following the parade, the band will be performing for the thousands of people celebrating the night before Citrus. Then tomorrow, they will be playing for the Citrus Bowl game. The excitement continues to build, huh?
Well, we're going to go to a commercial while I audition to be a cheerleader. You think I'll get in? All right, don't answer me.
Well, I can't hear. I'm sorry. But please stay with us.
All right.
The Orlando Orange County Convention and Visitors Bureau invites you to go for the magic of Orlando.
At 6:21 p.m., September 26, 1985, in Orlando, Florida, there was a miracle. For the first time in history, a baby killer whale was born and thrives in the care of man. Come share our joy.
Our 3 new shows are just what you'd expect from Cypress Gardens. Exotic wild birds. A whirlwind performance on our tropical lagoon. And a sophisticated team of synchronized swimmers. You see, at Cypress Gardens, you should come to expect the unexpected.
Wow! The Pinedale Shopping Mall has just been bombed with live turkey. Film at 11.
In advertising, tasteless works.
I think we really do owe them a certain amount of frolic. It's about time we got to see a little beefcake.
Listen, you two. Tomorrow, nude wrestling.
Think you're dealing with a fool? Shut up.
I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
How fat you've become. How did you allow yourself to get like this? I mean, I want to smash him in the mouth and say, how dare you say that to me? And I have felt better about myself on this program than I have in a very long time.
You don't see many heavy people on TV, you know. I mean, today she says, my God, she says, you look a little younger.
Can You Be Thinner? Monday at 8:30 a.m. on TV 67.
Look, she's flirting with you.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Yeah.
The renovation and restoration of the Statue of Liberty is still in progress, but Eastman Kodak's replica of Lady Liberty is completed. She is 13 feet, 10 inches high, and complemented with beautiful stars in the traditional red, white, and blue with children of the world at her feet.
This beautiful lady fills me with awe and puts a lump in my throat as she beckons. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free.
Well said, Arlene.
Thank you. I wish I'd thought of it.
Our parade theme is Great American Heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the great American heroine to the world. Nothing else need be said, I guess. Eastern Airlines brings us memories of one of our country's greatest heroes, the leading American air ace in World War I, Eddie Rickenbacker. With his biplane, he flew for freedom, shooting down 22 enemy planes and 4 balloons. In 1938, he became president of Eastern Airlines and served as chairman of the board from 1959 until 1963. Many a pilot has used Eddie's achievements as his or her goals.
By the way, Eddie Rickenbacker established the famous hat-in-the-ring insignia, which is still used by aviators today.
You don't suppose that pilot is Eddie starting all over again?
I don't know. My concern is the plane doesn't take off.
From Bradenton, Florida, comes the DeSoto Celebration Float. It is an exact half-scale replica of the ship Caravel, which landed Don Hernando DeSoto on the shores of Manatee County in the state of Florida in 1539. The float carries Hernando DeSoto, the DeSoto Queen, and the captain of the crew of this famous ship.
Bradenton, Florida, or if you are up north, come on down in April and enjoy the time of your life in the DeSoto celebration. I'm getting tickets. From the Bluegrass State comes the Eagles Marching Band from Eastern High School in Middletown, Kentucky. 78 skilled musicians under the direction of Timothy C. Hagen have a list of first-place trophies which makes them a championship show band to be reckoned with.
Well, I know the folks back home must be real proud of these kids. We certainly are.
Food, and Elsie the Borden cow says that food is milk. Elsie is known as the Queen of Dairyland and travels in her very own private train.
You know, I've heard she has actually stayed in some of the finest hotels in America.
Well, this is some kind of classy lady. At least the kids think so. Actually, I think so, too. Does that make me a kid?
I'm sorry?
Represents the new look at world-famous Cypress Gardens, the home of the world-class athletes.
Aside from their world-famous gardens and enjoyable reputation as a Central Florida tradition, Cypress Gardens now hosts the show Aquacade 86, and featured on the float for the event is the 1984 Olympics double gold medalist in synchronized swimming, Tracy Ruiz.
And believe it or not, skating on synthetic ice, especially installed on the float for the parade, is one of the stars of Cypress Gardens' new Southern Ice show, Julie Sage.
Cypress Gardens sister park, SeaWorld of San Diego, and their Penguin Encounter. Have you ever seen so many bands? But that's all part of a great parade, right?
This one is the Lawrence Central High School Band from Indianapolis, Indiana. Tom Woodward is the proud director of this 130-member Spirit of Central Marching Band.
When you are a champion in the Midwest Marching Band Festival, you have to be great. Just like these kids, they're all great.
Ever notice how very disciplined the high school band members are? I have a feeling that if we followed their example, this could be a better place. A moment ago, we saw 16,000 pounds of horses. Now you are looking at 3 tons of football players. These athletes are all seniors and chosen as Florida's finest because of their scholastic and athletic ability. In a game that has become a tradition, they will be playing the Super Seniors of Georgia on Saturday, June 28th in 1986. What is this Florida-Georgia rivalry anyway?
Well, maybe we should ask their coaches, Bobby Dye and Galen Hall, huh?
Okay.
trophies are not the world's largest orange. They represent the many high school bands who have come to Central Florida to compete in the nation's most popular and prestigious band field show competition, the Florida Citrus Bowl Music Festival. The high school bands seen here today are from all over the United States. And why not? This is the best band trip in America.
Our thanks to Grand Marshal Elmer Cook and the Super Holiday Companies for bringing us these outstanding bands.
Yeah.
And here is another of those championship bands brought to us from Boulder, Colorado. The Fairview High School Band is directed by Scott Hickey.
Scott and his musicians have won 5 trophies, scoring high in Class 4A division in the state of Colorado. But this weather is a welcome change from all that snow back home,
I bet it is. They're not wearing snow boots, that's for sure. I want a flag.
I love banners flying like that. It's beautiful. From Wilmington, Delaware, here are the Highlanders from Thomas McKean High School. 1985 has been a good year for the Highlanders with 3 first-place and second-place awards in Group 2 competitions, as well as numerous awards in other competitions.
Even the drum major, Ken Staples, holds 4 first-place awards. Let's listen to this 100-piece band under the direction of Joseph Villanelli. Ooh, I love that plaid.
Oh, that's beautiful. I wonder if they're wearing anything under this. Oh, that's my dresses. One-of-a-kind group. Formed 4 years ago, it has become a model patron unit for other cities to copy. Orlando, Florida is a safer place to live because of these dedicated men and women. Both horse and rider are specially trained and highly skilled.
They are under the command of Sergeant A.J. Hutter, and we thank Orlando's Chief of Police, Frederick Walsh, for placing this unit in our parade. I feel safe with them here. Hail from Sydney, Iowa, a town of 1,200 people. 73 of that 1,200 are right here in Orlando. Richard Wolf is the director of the Sydney Community High School Band, which has a full page of first and second place field show and parade competition awards.
You know, I have a feeling that because this parade is held in the Sunshine State, there's pretty good incentive for these bands to make these long treks from the North and Midwest.
Whatever the reason, Sydney, we're glad you're here.
Okay, we'll be right back after this short commercial break, but please stay with us. We have a lot more coming.
The Orlando Orange County Convention and Visitors Bureau invites you to go for the magic of Orlando.
At 6:21 p.m., September 26, 1985, in Orlando, Florida, there was a miracle. For the first time in history, a baby killer whale was born and thrives in the care of man. Come share our joy.
The west coast of Florida is divided into two different worlds, Busch Gardens and the Pinellas Suncoast. One's peaceful, one's wild. One's relaxed, one's exhilarating, one's tranquil, one's flamboyant, one's a dream, one's a fantasy. If you're planning a Florida vacation, shouldn't you get the best of both worlds? Busch Gardens, the Pinellas Suncoast, on the west coast of Florida.
The best in college football comes your way December 31st when traditions collide in the Bluebonnet Bowl from Houston, Texas.
Hi, I'm Fred Akers, University of Texas Longhorn coach, and I'd like to ask you to join us for what promises to be one of the most exciting bowl matchups of the year, Texas and Air Force. Now, I guarantee you there won't be more tradition on any field this bowl season.
Tuesday afternoon at 2:30 on TV 67.
BizNet News Today covers Washington, the world, and American business. Each morning, Carl Grant and Merrill Comer bring you concise, up-to-the-minute reports from Washington. BizNet News Today is the first daily newscast dedicated to the concerns of the American business community and the American consumer. That's BizNet News Today, each morning, Monday through Friday.
Weekday mornings at 7 on WOAC TV 67.
For coming to the parade. It's been the most exciting one that I've ever been to, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, we'll see you next year. And don't forget to watch the game tomorrow, the Citrus Bowl parade. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Limousine service provided by White Tie Limousine, Fern Park, Florida. White Tie Limousine for service that's a cut above. Hotel accommodations provided by the Radisson Plaza Hotel, downtown Orlando. Mobile home provided by Holiday of Orlando. Special services by Jerry's Auto Air, Pine Hills.
You are watching WOAC TV 67 Canton, seen on Millersburg Community TV Channel 11 in Holmes County.